Pellet guns and survival applications. So what kind of things can you do with the pellet rifle or pellet pistol? Well, first of all, there's a lot of psychological guerrilla warfare tactics that you could use because they're so quiet, especially compared to a 22 rimfire rifle. And they're powered by air, so you don't have percussion and all kind of other problems. And so what about small game hunting? Absolutely. Pellets are very lightweight and cheap, and thus you can carry lots of it. You could also use it as a stress reliever when you're stressed out in a survival situation. It could be a good distractor, even make some recreation out of it. It could be a firearm trainer, and it can also be number 5, a defensive weapon, especially when you start getting into the larger caliber pellet guns. Now, in this particular rifle you're looking here is the Benjamin 392 pump air rifle. This is the one that I would recommend. This is obviously made by Crosman. The 392 goes for approximately $130 to $170 depending on where you look, and you can accessorize it and so forth. It's a great rifle. This is a pump rifle. It's a multi-pump, and it has just enough power to do the things you pretty much would need to do in a survival situation. It's not going to take down deer, but probably take down up to maybe like a rabbit, and that's pretty much going to be in the range of realistic types of shooting here and hunting. And so this is just an example. There's a lot of other, in fact, there's tons of other different types of options when it comes to pellet rifles. And there's all types of weights of bullets. This is going to be a 22 caliber, also known as a 5.5 millimeter round. They come in all kind of pointed tips, flat tips, round tips. Depends on your application. You can pick the right bullet and bullet weight for your needs. And so here are some specs on this particular rifle. And you can see that it's not super fast in velocity, and but it has plenty of kick. And it also has, a really decent trigger and weight. It's only like 5.5 pounds. Now this, at one point, was being sold. It's not anymore, but if you find one, it's really cool. It's like the Doomsday type of survival carbine that Crosman put out. And you can make something very similar to this, though, even though they don't make this one anymore. But you can simply use, and this is another customized version of that one. But you can jump to the new Crosman's version of the 1377C, which is now called the PC77 right here. And now this, my friends, is very cool. You can get these for around $60, and you can get a shoulder stock to create and convert it into a carbine. And the shoulder stocks typically cost around $25, and even like Walmart sells the conversion or the actual stock itself. So here's a picture of the stock and the gun, and this is a really cool gun. This is also a pump pistol that could be converted. Obviously, you can see in this picture, this is what it looks like with the stock on there. It just screws on, and very compact. Here's some stats. This one is using the 4.5 millimeter or .177 caliber pellet, so it's going to be a lighter weight. It isn't going to have the same punch as the 22 caliber, but for light hunting and other types of uses, it's not really a bad option. Now this is a customized version of that. Super awesome. I just love the look of it. You could put a red dot. There's a lot of aftermarket parts, believe it or not, for this, and even Crosman has a custom shop, so you can order what you want. Thanks for watching.